Hey guys, we're back. Seen one of these up on top of my server rack. That's the difference between a car Anderson plug and a real Anderson plug. Real. It's real, and we're going to get into it right now. We're going to hook it up to the glowatt. Here we go. Stay with me. Hi guys, welcome back. Hi girls as well. Welcome back everyone. And about to make some new cables up, and I thought I'd stop for a second and talk about these things, these lugs. This is quite a large lug. It's got a large connector on it, and this actually has been shaven off, so it was a lot bigger than that. And that's a 185. So the 185 is this area here, and the 10 is the actual drill hole size. All right, so if we go here, I got these for the smaller 50mm cable, and that is a 35 by 8. So the hole is 8 and the hole size is 35. Quite sufficient for doing our job, but I had this other cable here. So this one here is a 35 by 10. You'll see the holes are virtually the same as the other one. And the one I had to go and pick up, I picked up a couple of these. I got ripped off for this one. This was ended up being $20. $20 for that. There's a lot of copper in it, but it's not worth 20 bucks. Maybe, maybe not. These are 70 by 8s. So I got a larger one. I can show you the larger one. It is here somewhere. This one here. So this one is a 70 by 10, and this is an 8, and I need an 8 for the glowatt. So 8mm for the hole, 70mm for the actual cable. That's 70mm here. So this one's a little bit smaller than that one, but it's the same. So these will work on the largest of the YQK 70 hydraulic crimpers. I suggest you buy a hydraulic crimper if you're doing this stuff, and that hydraulic crimper will do these lugs for this massive Anderson plug. Now, it comes with a little variety of parts, and it goes all the way down, you know, like it goes down to 6mm, whether you're going to be using 6mm. And 6mm is a lot bigger than this, but it's just like something like that, but in the 6mm range for the actual hole. Then, me being me, thinking that that one won't fit it, went and bought this massive one. It's called the YQK 300. It has a force of 12 ton. It goes from 16mm to 300mm. So I should be able to pop that out there, bring all this out. We'll give it a test, because I haven't tested it yet, and I'm hoping this is going to work, because like the actual connectors were cheap. These ones in Australia were only $1, but like this one, $20. I'm not going to bother getting the other ones, because I don't think it's worth it. This one seems to be got a fair bit of oil on it. It's got the same sort of system. But what I'm looking for here is this one. What's this saying? 16. So we'll throw the 16 over here for the moment, because I've got a marker for a 16. Throw it there. I think there was meant to be 2 here, spares. So what we'll do is I'll get 2 pairs of 70s. So they're 50. It's not 50. Those 2 are 50s, and we want 70. So there's your 70. out of that pack there, this massive behemoth, and I will pop that in there. Now you can get these as well with a pin lug that locks it, not that pin lug, but a pin lug that will put a plus mark on the back of them. They roll it, and in the back they punch it. I didn't get one of those. They're about $300 here at a place called All Tools in Australia. Don't know what they are in your area. If you like to leave a suggestion, if you're from America or England or somewhere like that, please leave me what, if you went to a tool store, it would cost you to buy one of these lug tools. It's a very heavy tool, so you won't want to be playing with it too much. I can open that up, and I'll say that would actually just fit down through it. Now, it is a bit of a pain in the ass, so let's see if we can come up through the bottom. Yep, that'll go. That'll come in here. I'll actually test it on this one because I want to make sure that I've got it around the right way. Now, as I said, it's slowly going up, but whether it's going to do it properly. So to do this, I would suggest, if you can put it in a vise, I would put it in a vise. So I'll put it in a vise for the proper one. I'm just testing it out. So here we go here. So it's quite easy actually, using this tool to push it all the way in. I'm not going to go all the way in, but you get the gist. I think this is leaking. This one leaks. Got two split pins in there, I don't know why. Oh, that's to stop it from going around. Okay. Let's undo that. So that will take that and squash it down. Squashed it down pretty heavy on the other side. I'm going to have to cut that off because it's going to be dangerous for me. But the next slot I do, and you definitely need a pair of these 300 cut-offs. They are a bit small for some jobs, but I'm pretty happy with it, what it can do. Like that. So that cleaned that up, and that's going to get used again, but it's all copper, so let's put it in the copper bin. And I'll check you on the next one. Catch you then. Hi guys. Hazard DC voltage. Wonder why that is. Anyway, I'm still working on this thing, and we'll come along over here and have a look. I have cabled up my DC. I have my solar coming in, and I'm waiting for the guy to come in and just put in the last couple of wires. I could probably do it myself, but better get it done properly, hey? Professionally. There's only two wires. The back wire is your DC line generation in, and the one at the front is your local network AC if you're going to run that. I don't know whether I'm going to run that or not. I'm just thinking I might run another lot of power to it, but it's all going to be off grid, so I'm going to disconnect the shed and have the whole shed running from here. I'll have one connector coming in that will be marked as coming from the house, and that will be to connect my router up to my server that I've got over here. So I've got a server sitting there. So we're going to get on with it, and yeah, first thing I've got to do is get on the roof and connect some stuff and wait for the guy to come and check it. Oh well, that's it for the moment. Hey guys, still working on this. The inside bit is actually your input on the glowatt. Now, I've got to fix that up a bit more because that's I'm worried about the wiring. So if you look here, you've got all these cables hanging off here. It's hard to see, but there's cables there. I've got the earth in. The other two, I had to solder them. I was too worried that they're going to short out because they're so close together and they're so far back to get in. Now the front one would have been awesome. Now, like, I would have put one there. I would have actually moved that over to here. This area here, heaps of room there. Another one next to it before you get to the fan, which is sitting just underneath. And this here, that's fine. But over here is just a bloody cluster, cluster F. But I don't think that you should have put it in there like that. I would have run some wires up to here. I know it costs a little bit more, charges a bit more. Don't make it look like a horse's ass to put it together. It'll run, but look at this. Look at this from this angle. You can see how close it is to the back. You can see all these ribbon cables underneath it. It's just hard to get them in. When you hit something with a ribbon cable, one of these wires, it splays out and you could short the whole system out. Not a good idea. I wouldn't have done it. Guys come and done a little bit of work here. Got it all sorted. I've got to put some blanking plates, or get some blanking plates. I didn't have any. It was a friend of mine that done the work. So all done. That's my mains. That's my battery. So they'll be the battery connections. This is my main connections. I've moved all my power from the shed up to there. I've left one here only to run to here so that I can actually run my Wi-Fi connection, which will be turned on soon, so that I can run my server. And that's the only thing I've got running down here. Or everything else, I'm going to put another one of these, or get another one of these put in over here, so that I've got more access for power over here. I might even get them to put a 4-port in if I can fit it. And yeah, that's it for at the moment for power. This is my input from my mains, so I might run an extra, get another switch put in there for the mains to bring it in and have that hooking off there. Or later on I might have another glowatt here and that might supply power to this one. Not sure how that's going to work. If anyone's got any good ideas, please leave your comments below. I really would like to listen to them, because I just want to hear them, hear people's comments, what they think. I've got like a DC cable there. I've got isolator. I've got some isolator switch markers there, and I've got danger for the cabinet, which will be locked. My cabinet will be locked, and eventually I will get the sides will be replaced with metal. They didn't have metal with this thing originally, but I'm sure I'll pick some up somewhere. I just don't have them at the moment. And I've got my tie here. It was my dad's tie once. I just leave it around the place with its kangaroos on. Moved here from England, but I'm not English. Get that. Anyway, I'm a little bit English. I've got some English in me, but not a lot. I've got a mix of German, Dutch, and English. Anyway, catch you on the next one. We'll see if we can get this running.